It is very easy to give information. Also, again, it is very easy to give information to others people. But the real challenge is when you do vocalize any topics. Giving advice like this, giving advice is very easy, and it is very difficult to be vocalized. So now, and another thing is now in my mind moving. So it is not matter what others people say. It is not matter. It is not matter what others people say. It does not matter what others people say. I also say these words two way. And also good morning. Have a nice day. And it was Friday. And hello, my friends, hello everyone. Good morning. I hope all are well. And I always say mortgage solution always will give you new thoughts and idea. Always, not the will you go. Mortgage education always gives you new thoughts and idea how do you do practice English language. It is very easy to be difficult and another word if I say. These things is like by the morning walk I should practicing my English words. As you know, I am speaking and I am thinking what is going on in my mind. In my mind, what is going on in my mind? I come here, of course, thinking English language and thinking my knowledge. I will not give you. I never want to give advice. It is very, I also say this word. It is very easy to give information, but it is very difficult to be vocalized. And now, some very interesting things is like that. English language is very, very interesting language. But when I come here in this place, then I feel very happy. Now my mind is also working. So, dear fans, always I say, now I will give you some birds also here. Because of that, there is something happened in this place. Now I also have taken one biscuit packet, and I will give you two birds also are there sitting, and they will come and they will eat. But the what the others will say, it does not matter. What the others will say, it does not matter. But what you want to do in your life, it is matter, and very good things. So nothing feel. So others people who will say to you, no, I am so giving to you biscuit, and some of the birds will come and they will eat. After already two birds come here, okay, it will go out. Okay, now so I have given biscuits, then I started my video again. So what others will say is not your matter. What others will say, it it is not my matter. People will say to you, people will always will throw stones at you. It does not matter. So what you are doing, always you think I am doing my best. I always some birds slowly will come. Okay, birds will come and like I never said to you, birds now. Why not? What is the matter? So it is very easy to understand. But I also change my shoes. That's why which shoes was very soft. Which shoes was very soft. I just changed today. That's also my mind is now working. Because of that now many days I thought many things. But and this is the one thing is like that we can understand, we can say, we can feel, something good. No, another thing is also did. Some birds are eating their biscuits. Okay, some birds are eating their biscuits. Now I'm also making my view. So my dear friends, also I'll say yes. Also I said one of my friends who had bought one of the shoes, and this shoe was very soft. I just said to them, no, your shoes, this shoes is not good for your health because the soft shoes is not yet not that good for health because of that shoes and God also has God has given to us like our um, foot, foot of the bottom of the foot, as it says, the bottom of the foot, and this is the mate for the not so soft. This like this also elephant feet also same, and these are very soft under the feet, under the bottom of the feet. It's very soft because of the softness of, and our land earth is not the soft because, and why that's what I say. Now today also I'm also wearing, I also wore my shoes like that. That's why my mind is working as something very different. What words are coming in my mind, I always try to speak, and many things, and you can think many things, you can say many things, you can understand many things. This shoes is very nice for running. So which shoes I wear, because I have to change my shoes, which shoes. That's why today also my we also said, because of the sounds they go, I have gotten some sort of pain, but of my but of the my leg, but of the my foot. There's the foot and the feet. There are many interesting things we also do. Many people they are so watching to me what I am doing. And another words now I want to share to you. This word was like this. Yesterday's night I found this words where you spring from, where you spring from. These also I have found, so where you spring from these words, and like the if where you spring from, where you spring from. This was my friend. তুমি কোথায় থেকে আবির্ভাব হয়েছে, where you spring from. This was you can get now if I give these words like this, where you spring from. This answer, what will be the answer now? I also find out is another more mobile. Where you spring from. In our societies, people they'll say, "Oh, he's saying wrong. He's saying wrong." I say, "I also I'm not saying wrong, and I'm not the saying wrong because of that." And where I spring from? Yes, I thought about many things, but in the morning time when I come after coming and I start my video, then also I could feel many things. I could feel many things with my feelings. I always stress, and one of the great thinker also see that Jack Ma and every people in this world, great worlds people, they always say you get up early in the morning, and every day you go and you do your work and you start your work what you want to do better know, and worker, and some of the worker they never wanted to go because of this is our life. Education education gives us education gives us to better life. Education gives us some knowledge to better our life. Education gives us, so now so these type of the words and some of the words, and how can you speak, how can you speak some of the words. I have to say regularly I'm coming here, regularly I want to come, but you know, sometimes I couldn't feel because of that yesterday, so I had gone to with my children to school, and okay, now that's why I had to this feeling is very nice, and nicely I'm talking to with you. What sounds is working, and very dangerous things around with making art. But I think totally I have to do develop all of this world's own way. No matter what others will say, what the others will take is not my this is I'm also doing for practice my speaking like English. Only the way when I started to do, if I do not do practice, but my pronunciation and vocalization will not go right way. After doing this practice, after doing this practice, and I feel now today I did something sorry, something I did something, I did something. Yes, so that's what I said. So now literally many things is moving in my mind. Yes, so this is some of the sense also made in this world, and how many kinds of words we are learning, how many and which way we want to go, which way and this way, like this one. Many people also they all time try to do learn something new things. They try to do understand to others people feelings, but and it is English language has many rules regulation. English are not the rules. I am so found that English has its own real. Sun comes up now. I'll show to you. Here is sun comes up, and we couldn't for the traffic of the cloud. Traffic of the cloud is many traffic jam, and sun stuck with the between the clouds stuck with the cloud stuck. I have to use these words, and words makes you whatever or not, and makes me very. And what the others will say, it doesn't matter. But you start to think, okay, sun also said to me, and after saying to me, good morning, and sun again, cloud again, sun door close. After opening the door like this, now I am so thinking now, the cloud is a door. The cloud cloud is like a door, and sun say to after saying sun again close the door like this. Cloud is a door, and sun also said to me, "Good morning, right here." I also come here in this place. This is okay. Now another thing says now, as I said you some of the important things and knowledge. Today differently, many great persons so they do differently their work. But I think one things I want to share with all these things is like this, and our society's people, how they are improving. Many people so they try to do improve, but they couldn't improve their words. And what is the reason? I always try to find out their mistakes and problems, odds. It is good, but some of people they never wanted to give up. I never wanted to give up what I am doing. So some days later, I have to go delay Mumbai. I'm so making my some plan because of that. And after a few days later, so what will come in our life, I don't know. All these feelings are so good, but and then what I can think regularly. And each of I said yesterday, I should listen. One thing is, as one of the great persons who said, and you go to the outside, you go to the here and there, then you start to make your hands, you start to do practice, and the English practice is so very complicated, but um, understanding is easy, and writing is easy, and speaking is so very difficult because I always say to first these words, and it is very easy to give information to other people. It is very easy to give information to other people. But now these words I said one words. I never think that before so I would think in the way of the Bengali. But I would also I'll go today I'll go to the another class. In this class I have to move from my house. I have to move, and I have to leave from my house like at 2 o'clock. 2 o'clock. Then after finishing class, then I will go back. I will take my return journey. So my journey again also sound also saying, okay, and good morning, as to say regularly. It is not matter. We think that people also every time, every morning, what I want to do, what you do, and what is not our good or things. So one of the words now I remember this word was said the Elon Musk said, if the world will change, you will not change because of that you have to change. God already has going to us like this. I also before many times I said they also now God like this our government also this bridge made for me, and and this bridge made for me also. I could come here, so I could make my video. That's also made they have made ways for me, and for me they made this way. So no, short is very good words, and shortly. So okay, now I am to share. Okay, no, another things is now I found because of that. How many days it could be go? It could be run like this. How many days like this. You are trying to do fine, fine. I'm also trying to do fine, fine. Because of the art world also now I have found, because and I today also, or yesterday also, one things I found that these things, I want to share with you also some of the things. Because of searching, and searching is very, very important. Our mind doesn't work properly because of what you know. But after knowing what you will do, after knowing what you will do, so after knowing, after digging your knowledge now to the science of seeing the one of the things by the story, and by the practice, by the story. Now, one thing I said, the four things is very, very important to know about all the people. Why we are learning, not why we are not learning, which words is important for us to do. So I'm saying to you, storytelling is very important. Another thing is by the story you can understand our only living language, living words will help you by the story. And another is the practice. By the practice, you can develop your skills, speaking skills. And another is, now I'm just saying to you, these things is very, very important things. And now then, spiritual things. Spiritual thing, when you develop your speaking, then spiritual things will come. Spiritual means motivation. Spiritual, that means motivation. In the spiritual, also made by this four things, and they are also made like this are not the four and the two, body and mind. You have to know about your body, and some people they can say, no, I don't know about this, that's why they get fear. And another thing is, I remember these things, and I say indecision, doubt, fear, some of the words also come in my mind. And so why the people get fear, why the people get indecision in their doubt. And another thing is, now I'm saying you, this was is like spiritual, and another is material. And many material things is our tertiary works also now. This work is not very hard. Yesterday also I discussed with my students, and now material, and what is the material word. And material means also now productivity, be productive. And how, and how you will develop your how you will develop your material world. Like this in our house, so many things, in our house, so many things we are using, so many things, and everything you can get find out something wrong, which materials made of these things, which material made of these things, and who made these things. We also say that these things is made in China, made in India, made in Australia, made in America, this like of things. But why not I can make something, I can make something. I don't know what I can make, but if you can make something very different for these things, is called this our life. What you want to do. Many people say they don't know all of the people in our society. People, if you will say to them what you want to be, now I'm so getting feel very nice. This which shows also in the morning time I have added all. Then now another things is now people will say to you like this. These are things is our household chores, our household things. Okay, and another things is now I'm supposed to when you will do something. So another things, then what will you'll attack to you. We are the people, so Indian people all times, we are spending our time so for worshiping, but by the worship only we can live peace. We can be things peacefully we can live. It is not, no, it is not good. But so why? And before our Indian people all time, so this is the call this our religion is the Sanatan religions. All our people, so they also say you do your better life with this worship. No, never will change. Never will change your life. Some of the money will come to your hands, but and never will change. Because that's when you want to do something so good and big things, then you need lots of money. Without lots of money, you cannot move ahead of your life. Now, then as I say, when you start with your thinking, then your mind will say to you, your mind will say to you like, now, your mind says, your mind say things will try to destroy you. only three things. By the three things, your sense can kill to you. They are indecision, doubt, fear. To understand it better, but many times I also have noticed one many words or many times I also notice these are things is very dangerous. If you don't care, if you don't understand, this is things many people say and disease, but no, they are very dangerous than disease. They are very dangerous, but indecision, doubt, and fear. Indecision like this, indecision, doubt, fear. Indecision sometimes now I want to do something, so that time we take our indecision. So now big things we have to do indecision, and another thing is doubt. And why? No matter that now my situation, I always follow. I always try to follow my situation. If I can get a success in my life, but my wife, my son, and my children, they if they are study, if I cannot give them proper study, if I cannot give them proper study to understand their life and what the others and what I'll do with this money, if I make another family, what will be? So nothing will change because of that. This time is very important times. So that's why I never wanted to go another state. This Tripura is very interesting. Which Tripura in my living place. In my living place, I also get many things, and I understand many things from the Tripura's people and how they are living. I always try to get better for them, but they never understand to me because they're okay. I think now today, today I want to share this one the very great things I before what things I did I also made. I also can live in the Tripura and by my artwork, but these are small money, and I always would ask to myself. I always would ask to myself if I can live in my Tripura with this money. That means also now I am solving my problem. When the money will come to in a big way, then so now how can I solve? These are that times now I will forget um, worried, my sorrow, my like this uh, poor lifestyle, and then I never believe to the other things that people will say all times. So now success never will come easily. Success never will come too easily, and in your it is not in your hands. But if you understand so better and what you want to do in your life, like this in the time. That one thing I remember these things was in time of the difficulty, everyone use their everyone they listen their heart. In time of difficulties, you have to listen on your heart. No will help to you. But in our culture, when we get when we get feel some odd things and obstacles, who will give you, who will solve your problem, and obstacles times we get fear, we get understand, we get oh, this is now one of the house is very looking nice, very nice. Like this house, in this house was some marriage ceremony. Like this is called this we say. One of the persons, so he is collecting some cloths, and after getting married, this is that we call this kunja. In this kunja, like this boy and girls, they meant their life, how they live in front of the fire. And this is the we say this what is the uh, beads not and we say these are the chains they are what in this like this kunjo what they. Now also I have gotten this answer. This words is will be like that they exchange girls in Kunja, and they took two authors. They like this also I was like girls in this Kunja. They exchange girl garlands also now we say this in the words Bengali মালা বদল করে কুঞ্জর মধ্যে তারা মালা বদল করে তারা শপথ গ্রহণ করে they make their communities will live peacefully together island but now it is the another thing so now I'm very shocked because of that if you want to be happy with her why not you understand to her mind not to her body and body will help you so living life as I say this is the our organism and dopamine hormone always release our minds like this now also when like this one thing is very important things your life will be very peaceful what which way your life will be very peaceful but your life will be very peaceful it is depends on your earning sense if the like this you have to get everything and you have to pay everything on time if you don't can give to on time the paying money and then the our obstacles or things will attach to you like this sort of money making after many people also think after making money so I will make marry I will make marry I will do marry and this was can say so my dear friends now also the once everything is easy when you're busy but nothing is easy when you're lazy but why I say these words in my mind so something is going through so very different things and what else will say it's not the matter is that now understanding and how many days it will take to understand so everything so find you try to do dig if you don't get find your answer if you don't get find us now so now I also try to do I always love to do think and what is the matter and which way like this now God also has given to me answer also now living words spiritual words material words and practice words and also made these words and one of the great persons if you don't make your own words and nothing will change but one thing now remember also I try to remembering this my words and when I started to art also common people they know common people they only know art is very nice things it is creative things but if I said what is creative and which way and what will be the with the creating what you want to do never ever you can say these words in this being words art like this in English only the some of the words English way you can say this art world I don't know you we say this our mind will increase our thinking will change and how our thinking will change never our thinking will change by the only English words you can understand better the art words that's why in our Indian countries people somehow somewhere some of the rich people they can buy some of the good paintings with these good paintings they can understand they can get some of the motivation from this painting the artist life is so very interesting life they also they always have to live so very interestingly they can try to live their life is so very interesting so their speaking style their living style and their smoking style their drinking style artist and their working style very different to other people they are not believing to others they always believe in their self I don't know I now I'm also trying to say this the words and what and how you will change your mindset so now you cannot say nothing in the Bengali language with this Bengali language you cannot explain all this art world so art world is not our countries we all time so we are following to the other countries people what they are doing what they are increasing what they are developing their mindset but also say also making I'm so setting up I'm so I saw some days ago so I said this words I'm so setting up my mindset and now all of my words are now going to like this and beginner who are want to but this is all things is motivation I also get motivation I get motivation from myself in the morning time also okay so another thing is we cannot explain all of these things our material things and there are in material things also now many way in like this also now if I say material words are So ER and five material things is very very important in our life. So earth, water, fire, air, and space. Earth, water, fire, earth, water, fire. All of these things are in our hands. Earth, water, fire, earth, water, fire, earth, earth, water, fire, earth, water, fire, air, and space. These are five elements. Is very very powerful in our life. But and with this we can think of something. But artists all are there. They are observing. They are giving to us the advice. But what? So another like this also some days ago, some days ago in these elements and my visual elements. And what are my visuals? If someone will say why you are doing say painting for you, okay, now so now I'm so making something for me, and because of that, this is my individual way. I never think that many people and also search my paintings in Google, but no people and many people also do and they try to do explain their impression, their imagination, but they don't know about this and perfectly and determinedly, and they're thinking they cannot explain. So, but some results they leave from this work. They think what I design. People they do not like people. They will not like my paintings. It is not the right thing. So, if you believe yourself, and who will change and who will stop to you if you do not believe, if you do not believe in yourself, and nobody can try to do give believeness to you. Nobody can try to do give to believeness. Nobody can develop to your believeness. Only you can also say I believe my I believe in myself. This is and this place now I regularly come here in this place, and I say number one. I want to be one day number one my sense, and then I will take my return journey. One of the great persons who said, "I don't fear them who knows many things, but I fear them who does one thing so 10,000 times." And another person who said, "And do your work and repeat and repeat. Never ever think what the others will say, what you are doing. So that every time you think like your own way, never ever think this what the others will say." There are so many things, interesting things will come to in your life. But another things will sound like also many people will say to me, and what I am doing sound is later so now, and they will follow what I did, don't know how I dealt with my speaking, and then they can say, "Oh, this person is here," and she would come regularly helps. Okay, no, and another things now and say to material world, material and Krishna, God, Krishna also said, but Krishna said by the artwork we can by the artwork one of these things many. I never think in my mind so something is moving yesterday. One thing is in my mind and articulate in my mind says in the like this who are very richest person in their family like also they are also trying to do teach to their children very forcefully but I don't know and we are people in our who get and who will give you good proper education. They always try to do find so get best teachers. They always try to do get in their house and by your money and money. Sometimes money work upon them, but after a few days later, so they think why okay already also they have made, but now and one house. I never think that I have to make like that my house. Like but I think I always would think so now this house is my best house, and I always would think so now I I'll do and no matter sometimes and somehow sometimes I can do my some works. So today also which shoes I have found, which shoes I have wore I have wore or or which shoes I have wore. These shoes are for the walking. Walking is very nice. As I say, never this and soft shoes are not the good. Many people think soft shoes are good. So all things. One day your time will come, one day your sense will work, one day like this, some of the I have to say this was before, some of the problem will come in your mind, and in time of the difficulty associated, this was in time difficulty, everyone take, everyone have to listen, you have to do, everyone have to listen uh, in their heart, from their heart. As I said, everyone have to listen from their heart when in time of the difficulty. Also discovering. So now, and slowly it will works. It will work, and slowly, my mind so now I'm also getting force. Okay, now another thing is now I will share to you some material words and spiritual words. You have to find all of these things in our surrounding life. All of these things you have to divide it. Which things is very, very important for you, which things is attractive to you, which things is attracting to you. You are attracted by which things, you are attracted by which things are every day you have to find. That's what I say regularly. So I'm still doing this practice, and by the practicing, which thing, if you understand, if you could find out your attraction, then automatically your things will go very, very right way. One of the words now right way, and only the wrong people will teach you the right lesson, because of that they know about this words. Okay, and here today one things. One things today comes in my mind like this also. One thing comes in my mind, and when I said that this was now a material world, but when and if you don't find, you have to find and find. When you will when your finding will finish, that means you are going to be a success path. If you do, then but so now I'm so trying to find my way there, but I want to share this. I also said this words like when some of the students go to the school, in the schools, what kinds of learning, what kinds of teaching, what kinds of teaching they are taking, what kinds of teaching they are taking in the schools. So they are taking some information. By the information, they try to develop. But here is not the finished information. Getting finished is very, very very difficult now. I'm so trying to do and get my problem and my obstacles there. And now so totally I think so now in the one of the persons also said in our world, and Krishna Sri Gita said the spiritual and material world is very, very powerful. Spiritual also powerful, but spiritual things and develop to do work, and to do go to learn spiritual worlds develop to you, develop material worlds. And if you don't know the spiritual world, you never will go in material world. Because of that, in our surrounding life, while the people will people born and people were like this, people have had people have had also can say have had had been people had been born, and from that time people had been born like this also now. I also say when humans were born, they couldn't understand nothing. Then slowly they developed their material world. Slowly, like this was from fire and some dresses. They could not understand about their shyness, about their civilization, and then slowly developed their civilization. And slowly people saw they are also spreading out all over the world that time from them. And that time some of the wise person, they could understand what happening if I can do something so now. And then time from fear they for the fairness they try to make their house. And that's also say that fear is the earth. when you get the fear, then your emotion, your dopamine, and many people, many wise people, they are so saying to us, certain dopamine and a new, I don't know, so something. So I get it now. I forget these words now. One thing is very important things today in my mind. So now, finding, you have to find your answer. If you don't find your answer, and your mindset will not change. Because of that, your mindset, if you wanted to change your mindset, you have to change your things, thoughts, knowledge. By the changing your lot, like this also now, functioning, yes, as I found the brain functions bills. And this is the promoting empathy with the technology, the difference, the perspective thinking, the creating the simulation of the builds the esteem, the strength of the dopamine. Okay, now another thing, emotional resilience. Okay, now I'll say this words. What? What is happening? My mobile is not working properly. That's why I couldn't factor out. Now I have to study this my works. But now, if you want to do something so good, and we say the good things, and the common people they know the good things, but know why. What will be your good things? What the other people will get benefits from your good things. We said now, and good things like that. So do good for others, it will come back in answers way, and it is not the good. And I also know this common people like this. You never think like a common people. You never think like uneducated people. You know, the common people they know just know their thing, but you have to think beyond beyond common people and what comes, mind works. So other people, what they will think, what they will say is now, and another two things I want to share with you and don't mind, but because of that, after reading, after knowing things, then when you will get your answer, then you can get your success, and automatically success will go, success will come behind you, success will run behind you, because of that you know your answer. I never think that what the others will give me. I never think the success automatically will come in your way, because of that you know your answer. No, I'm so doing why I'm so people they do not understand this, why they say if I said and there are many people so do, many people they do, and they do their work. Many people they do their work, but now they don't know about this why they are doing. But if they want to like this, I also know my work, about my work, and when I feel so very demotivated, and I started making my work paintings. After putting some color, then I get relief. Oh, now I did something. Because of that, if you don't have nothing, if you don't have nothing, if you don't get nothing, if you don't make nothing, and what things you'll sell in this market. But all our people we are selling something. But we never wanted to create something. But some people say create, and people they will not buy paintings. They will not buy things. But I say they will buy. They will love to you, and they will like to you, because first you know why you are doing your work. So now sometimes you have to take risks, otherwise no other get to sit take risks in your life. If you win you can lead, if you lose you can guide, but never afraid taking risks, never afraid, as I said these words now, never afraid taking risks. And the risks, you have to buy the risks. If you don't take risks, and nothing changes, because of that in your home. And I also one things I understanding, one things I understand, but sometimes, somehow, and which time, when before, like this, around 15 years ago, when I had gone to the Delhi, when I had gone to the Delhi, what happened only that time was not my perfect time. That time was not my perfect time, but I had gone to know, know to Delhi's people about this Delhi. Now today I am feeling in my mind something's moving with this idea, with this observation. Now I am developing to this mindset because of that. When I just said I always one thing is very, very important things is to take in my mind, and these things first you know about this about the world, then your mind will also start to work what you want to do. Because of that, if I would not go there, what did happen? If I would not go there, what would happen? I couldn't understand now better. After going there, and I understand now their politics, politically system, and people understanding system, and people thinking system. Okay, this is our that time was not internet very highway. Now today also we are getting everything by the internet, and like this also now today also I have buying I can have buying some books, and by the books after reading I get many knowledge ideas not and what I am thinking and what they are thinking. It is the things is that is now in the think and grow rich. Think and grow rich in this book. So Napoleon Hill also said our like this indecision, doubt, fear, many things also said in fairness, and another person also another people so they are so saying to like them the same things by the same thing now today yesterday now I get a find out after if you don't find out your way after getting find out why we are living the living also now in this book also says this Gita or Gitas and Sri says yeah, if you don't understand what is the material world and spiritual worlds, nothing will do you. So this better to do, better to do your work, better to do your work. You have to do know these are things, and after knowing, but now before, if you don't finish your learning, you never get understand. So better your knowledge will not will build up if you don't understand it properly. Like many people also say, okay, now today I'll say I'm not saying negative because of that. When I didn't get find out my sense why I am doing and what will be. This is the reaction of this my painting. Then now today I'm thinking that now, and for that reason, and the reason I'm doing like this now. I now today I'm saying to you productivity my painting this is the product how it is works in our mind. This product helps to us to know better understand to others communication other countries people because of that, and I'm so understanding my community, my culture. That's what I say all our people there's I never try to do made like this painting the people I made by the people mindset and by the society, and society is helping to me. Society is helping to me to do this works because of that. I am observing the society, and society helps to me and to do these types of works. All things now I am I'm just observing their sense, their knowledge, their understanding, their philosophy, their ideology, their sequence of life, and all things I get find out from their mind and philosophy of the our knowledge. And by the knowledge also I'm so creating, I'm so created. I have created. I have created these works. So now in my mind something so moving, always that will feel my work. So my dear friends, all of you now, this is my works. I always try to get my feel very nice and interestingly. I want to do my works and never ever I think that what the others will say, what the others will make else words. I also one thing that is very, very interesting things. The getting find out. You started digging after you started to dig. You never stopped you digging. So after find out your answer, your answer. Never ever stop to digging. You started to dig and dig. But others, if you don't have motion, nothing will change. Nothing will get a find out. You don't stop your motion, and which day your motion will stop. That means you also go out from this world. All people never will cry for you. They will enjoy after going you. Because some people say I cannot do. I I'm not doing. I never want to do like him. So why he is doing like that? I don't know. And that's what so they will celebrate after dying to you. After dying you, they will celebrate for your death day. This is our social culture. We also there. So that's why now, my dear friends, all of you, totally, and some of the believeness was working in my mindset. So now, totally differently, I'm so thinking, and because of that, today, one thing I find out these things is now in my mindset now, and how it is works very properly, how it is works very properly. If I do not if I do not would live. So two types of the thinking in our life all time is moving in our mind. So like this negative and positive mind. Negative one mind and always says that this left and right minds. Left means also negative and right means right. We also in our body also totally two hands, two types of feelings, two types of sense, all time going together in our mind, and like this. And if I also given to this example, also have given to this example, never ever think that what others will say is the things. And now some people will say, some people will give you courage, and another people will give you discourage. Nothing more now by the understanding others people saying others people what others will say it. By the understanding you have to develop your mindset. But if you don't have your spiritual sense, what the how others people they 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 had been successful, they had been like they had been successful the other people lives you also not understand. So what happened, and what would be with you like this is how they had been successful in their life, and how they had been tackled, how they had been uh, compromised, how they had been compromised with this life. But after knowing this after other people, then that like you can also now made on your way. So now myself and no matter and some few things will come and go. Some few things will come and go. Some few movement will come and go from your life. Never ever you think the whatever you have gotten and whatever you had fallen from your life. So some things you have to do fall from your life, and if you don't fall, nothing else will change. Because of that, you have to do sacrifice something. So now I'm also sacrificing my life. So now, totally, I'm so feeling so very good because of that, and I also changed some things from my life, and what things are very what things are not good for my body, and sometimes we couldn't feel nothing because of that. Which shoes was very soft, which shoes was very soft. Now I changed totally because of that. And after wearing this, and which day I went to the buy the shop, at that day I feel, and these shoes are very soft. This is very nice. This is very nice. This is would be very good for our feet. But that day I couldn't understand how our uh, feet how our feet needs and needs their perfection. But so that time I couldn't understand. But now after wearing, I feel so very okay. Now these are not this for me and not good for my feet, because all our people, so they are buying soft shoes, but they never feel, and really, and which was now I am saying to one of the greater persons, so MF Hushan, so he removed this like this now. If I say one of the if I give you some of the give example, the what shoes the Rama and how is the Ramayana Ramchandra word Ramchandra word word, and this is the very big, which are these shoes made by wood. This shoes was made by wood. We said this was in Bengali Khorom shoes. But nowadays, all our people we are wearing, and some of the another examples had given to us, and this name is the M.F. Hussain. M.F. Hussain has given to us some information. Because of that, M.F. Hussain also he was lived 96 years. 96 years of lives, but he had given to us some message. Message was that without shoes he can get his but blood circulation, and he also feel is something also now said for the his he could feel very nice, and he could feel very nice without shoes, because his mindset was also very fantastic. But when he would go here and there like this, these are individual things. I want to go and but I want to do some of the works like this for me in my mind is doing so something also developing, also developing some people will say to me, also can say to me what you are doing. Also I'll go to the here and there for the speaking that time. Also people, and in the morning also I get so many energy, and slowly but some few days ago, so I couldn't get some energy. I couldn't have gotten energy now today. So now I am feeling so very good in the morning by my body also taking action some few times, and now I also feel very after going to the home, and then I feel and my I feel very hungry. I never I never take any gastric tablet. I never take. I never take any gastric tablet now. Totally differently. I am trying to develop my living style totally, and now I can feel so very interestingly. I can so sometimes ego, sometimes letters, and if I can do something so good, but I'm still trying to do say something, and because some of the few feelings is coming in my mind. If I can stuck this gimbal stand in front of me, what would be? And for this practicing this practice now many people, so they can get lots of the benefits from this idea. Many people they can give lots of ideas. So totally slowly, and so okay, and by their feelings, I can understand many things by the morning walk, and so some of the when we see some of the negative and positive like this, I'm also observing since the hair so green, and in the green field, some of the people, some of the young people, they are so sitting on the bridge. They are so talking. They are so they are doing their gossiping time. They are so spending their time. But I'm saying, when I will cross through the way, and when I will cross through the way, then what they, and some of the few fun boy, some of the few not even they also do some they speak out some of the negative words, but these are negative and slang words they can say. But now one day also now I will react to them and what you are doing, and what you are saying, and when I will give them an answer, they will get some answer. Now when I was also like you, and what I could don't know what I could have done at that time. I was very naughty boy. That time I was naughty, was I also cancelled them, and this is words, and all the that also now I'm also thinking that also now this practice, if I can do this practice again like this after 6 years later, and I will go to the sleep after then if I can do this words again in a day 3 times and 4 times, that 3 times meaning also now. And really, if I could have done this practice of the 3 times, this would be very nice. And for me, because of that, understanding, understanding is now, if they say something from me, I'll give them an answer. But not giving answer is not like nothing will be. So how can and what also I also said before, one of my friends also said, and some of words like this, funny words he also said. I also said to him, but I couldn't say it quickly. I couldn't make the quickly fun words. Fun words. I cannot make the fun words and quickly. And their mind all time, so their mind are trying to say they already have made some of the fun words. Okay, their mindset, their mindset, my mindset. I also never tried to say them. So now, and then they will think like them. Okay, now some of the great things will come to you. Now another thing. So now I said to you, the spiritual and material things, what things also, and another thing. So now I say this also now after working the wake up. No, walking with this walking. Now I am so walking with this walking and speaking is so very difficult. Walking and what like this. Now I'm also holding my gimbal stand. Walking and speaking so very difficult to speak. It is also now very different because some few days ago I couldn't speak because of the if I stop my video, what would be if I stop my video, what would be there's what they could say. They are also now also thinking what they will do, and also they never will say to me nothing. But I have to do my work, and they will do their work and never ever things that what the others will say. I also say this: when you focus on problem, you'll have more problem. When you focus on possibilities, you'll have more opportunities. Opportunities come to you. Never ever you think that what the others will say, what the others will think. They're though they're thinking, and now there is also many people. They are also sitting in this place. Now I also show it to you, and what they will say to you. No, never ever. I also said, and what they will say. This making video is very very dangerous things. So now I am also recording my video, and they are also capturing. But what if they would do with me sometimes now? I can show this video. So what they also did, and their name also now I can find out all these things when I will get the when I will give to the like this notice, when I will send my notice, when I will send this activities in the like this our police station. They will take action because of that making my morning times now. And that time I was making my video, and they declared me, and they also pins me some of the negative words, and why I never say to them nothing, but what they are saying for this reason, and we started a fight because of that. Now and another things, another knowledge also work the totally differently has made. And now I also said goodbye, have a nice day, and I'll meet you again. And now I'll finish my video near my scooty. Then after now totally I feel very tired. Then after I had to take lots of water. So my dear, I'm also getting some information from my video. And if you stop you digging, never ever you stop you digging, never ever you give up your way, and you try to do dig and dig. One day you will get out, you will find out your things what you want to finding. So my dear friends, all of you, and now I'm saying to you bye bye and goodbye, have a nice day. We'll see me again.